Is this a real issue, or is it contrived by dentists to make a lot of money?
Well, Jerry, there's part of both. It's certainly a serious health issue. There's no question about that. I don't think dentists are contriving. I think the American market system always is contriving to see how they can make a profit off of any kind of activity. So certainly there is a rush to come to the therapies with a multitude of devices and designs, and it gets quite confusing, Jerry, when you really don't know the issue at hand and the best way to handle the problem. So
I heard that you stop breathing if you have the sleep apnea problem. Is this dangerous? Can you die from this?
well, that's what sleep apnea means, and let's look at that. Apnea means that you stop breathing for over 20 seconds and so many times an hour. There's an index for how many times you stop breathing an hour. Now, when you stop breathing, your brain is not getting oxygen, so the next process is the oxygen level in your bloodstream is dropping. That's a desaturation. You do not want your oxygen level through your brain to be desaturated below 90%. Well, when you stop breathing, this is what happens. Now, people vary in the number of times per hour. A serious sleep apnea problem is somebody that stops breathing over 30 times an hour, and that's very disruptive. There are people that are more serious than that. So you can see sleep is ruined, fragmented, and incomplete if it's being interrupted with lack of breathing.
How do you know you have that problem?
Well, there's a lot of tip-offs. Now, one of the biggest tip-offs is the daytime sleepiness problem. You get a reflection during the day of the problem at night. So people that are not getting enough sleep, not getting enough restored sleep, certainly during the day they're affected. They're affected on their job, they lose concentration, they're not focused as well. They want to take a nap probably at the toughest time of the workload. They're just kind of zoned out sometimes. So the employee is not getting a full workload from his employees. The second thing is a lot of people with sleep apnea will grind their teeth. There's a lot of that. Almost all people with sleep apnea are bruxers. That's the word for grinding your teeth. So that's a tip-off. The biggest tip-off is the spouse who is annoyed by the snoring. So snoring is one of the main signs that you're starting to get in trouble. Not everybody that snores has sleep apnea, but almost everybody that has sleep apnea will snore. So that's a lot of signs right there. Daytime fatigue, snoring at night, disrupted sleep at night. The wife will hear her husband gasp or vice versa, gasp for air. It's just like how long can you hold your breath, and when you want to take that breath, you know it's a big gasp. And the danger is that not only is the brain not getting enough oxygen during this desaturation time, but that there's a tremendous spike in blood pressure when you lack the oxygenation and you're struggling to breathe. So there's an intense gasp, the blood pressure spikes. That's enough for some people to send them over into a stroke, because you've got cardiovascular issues at stake here too. So yeah, it's something to tend to.